Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So if you're new to the channel or if you haven't seen this one yet, this is a YF-17 Cobra that I scratch built a few months ago. Started back in the summer, but anyways, this is a fun little model built out of Depron. It's got twin 70 fans. It's 67 inches long without the pitot tube. Weighs a little over 8 pounds and flies amazing. So one thing I've done is I've added leading edge flaps to it, and so I've got leading edge flaps, regular flaps, and if you don't know anything about the YF-17, this is the predecessor to the F-18 Hornet. So this was built by Northrop, and this one came first. So anyways, it's a fantastic flying model. So we're going to pick her up and give you guys a quick demo flight with the YF-17 Cobra. Now this is powered by twin 70s. These are actually X-Fly 70mm fans out of a crashed G65 that we had. And I'm using a Spektrum 7000 6S pack, smart pack, and I have an AS3X Plus receiver in it. So
timer start.
Here we go. It's got plenty of performance, and this thing will get killer flight times with the 7000 pack in it. Like 6 to 7 minutes. Really long flights. And it flies inverted pretty much hands off, so it's hands off right down, not touching the stick. It just drops the nose ever so slightly. I don't know how fast it is. Maybe 110, 115 maybe. Right now I'm just kind of cruising around. That's just over half throttle. I'll give you guys a slow roll here.
Time remaining 4 minutes.
About 3/4 throttle. And it goes performance. We'll do a wide open pass here. Get an idea of the speed. Not shabby. Rolls super axial. Give you guys a loop here. Show you the vertical. And it's just a beautiful day out here in Arvin. Pretty much dead tone. Out of the loop and we'll stay gliding. Power off. I'll show you guys the slow flight performance of this thing.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
Here comes the first notch of leading edge flap. This model is built out of Depron. It's not fiberglass or anything, it's just Depron with some polyurethane and then regular paint on the top of that. Cali Graphics did the decals for me. But it'll accelerate out of a slow flight pretty good.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
I'm going to take it up and show you guys. It'll do a flat spin, which is pretty cool. So we'll get some speed up here, and then we'll pull it into the vertical, and then at the top of the vertical, we'll throw it into a flat spin. Alright, here comes the vertical pull here. I'll put in first notch of leading edge flap and just yank it over the top, kick the rudders. And she'll enter into a flat spin. push the nose over with the elevators and a little burp of throttle, and she's right out of it. So pretty fun. This thing has definitely exceeded my expectations as far as flying qualities go. So give you guys a couple of touch and goes here. Super nice flying airplane. I mean, when it comes to EDFs, especially ones that can do high alpha flight, F-16s like the E-Flight F-16, I really enjoy flying. And in some ways, this is very similar to that, but it's got a lighter wing loading, so it is a real sweetheart on the low speed stuff, landing and all that.
20 seconds.
And we're going to stop this around our 5-minute mark on the transmitter, but this thing probably has about 50% of the battery left in it. It is super easy on the battery. In fact, I can fly it on a much smaller pack. I just typically like flying it with the 7000 that gets 6 to 7 minute flights out of it.
Timer expired.
Fast one going. Look at that thing. This thing's crazy. It's a lot of fun to fly. If you've never tried scratch building and you're in the mood for it, Depron's a great medium to use. And the F-18 platform is really a fantastic flying airplane, so in general. You got plenty of power to punch out of touch and go, even with the gear and flaps and leading edge flaps hanging out. And we'll go ahead and call this a full stop.
Minus 1 minute.
So we're at 6 minutes right now. And I guarantee you there's 30 to 40% left in this battery. Especially if you're doing a bunch of slow flight. Look how slow this thing lands. It's crazy. It's so cool. I love this model. It is. I've always kind of wanted to do a YF-17, and I've always wanted to mess with leading edge flaps, and this ends up being just a perfect combination. It's a really neat model, and it's a ton of fun to fly. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.